Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be playing the #1 Mortar deck in Clash Royale currently. So we are taking the top player on ranked right now for the start of the season. We are going to be playing that, and I'm going to be real with you guys. The double Mortar action with the Hero Bowler is pretty crazy. Now, this guy has a Witch down here, so hopefully we can defend whatever he's going to throw our way, if he does even throw anything our way. Maybe he knows that we are not to be messed with. I suspect that there's a Giant coming our way here. I'm going to be real with you guys, so let's maybe be ready for that. Okay, never mind, there's a golem. I stand corrected. Well, really quickly, before we have to defend this, I think we're getting close to doing another giveaway, so make sure that you guys are subscribed and join the Discord so you can be part of that, because that is where we announce everything. But now let's defend this golem push, because this is going to be kind of crazy, man. I don't know. Let's figure this out here. We've got the defensive Mortar down, which is honestly really important. I'm going to go for the Skeleton Barrel here, and then I'm going to go Dark Goblin to snipe onto that Mega Minion. If he pops that ability, honestly, wasn't smart at all, so that's going to be an easy defense. And let's just get our Rascals down here as well. He's going to go for the arrows, that's fine, but he is actually going to miss one of the Rascals, and then we can just get the minions there. I probably should have, waited to play my Rascals so he didn't get the arrows value, but we still did get the defense, so we're okay. And we can just be smart and remember that for the next one. Now, very quickly as well, actually, I have a question for you guys. I've had a lot of people asking me for a Hero Tombstone Mortar deck, which honestly is crazy. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you want it, let me know and I will do it, but I'm just gonna be honest, there's no way it's going to be meta. If you are using Hero Tombstone with Mortar, you are crazy, but I respect it. We've got the Mortar here. Let's actually pop that Boulder ability. Let's go for that double Mortar action here and get some damage on the tower. We're gonna get a nice little lineup here, but to be honest with you guys, we're actually gonna have to defend a little bit here. I'm gonna go Dark Goblin just to be safe. I know, we probably could have got away with not having it down, but that was a little bit scary if he had a zap or anything, or even if he was just trying to be like crazy and go for prediction arrows. And then I'm going to go for the Skeleton Barrel there, only because it's time for us to get a little bit of damage on that tower as he has this golem push coming our way. So we are going to take that tower. I'm going to cycle the Bowler on this side, and then I'm going to go for that defensive Mortar right here. He does have the Witch coming in, which is fine. However, let's try to be smart about this. Let's go Skeletons up here to pull that Golden Knight, and then I'm actually just going to go ahead and play my minions right here. And then let's go Rascals here. We have everything spread out very nicely, which is good. Let's get the Fireball right here onto all of this and kind of, make that push a little bit smaller. And then we might need to get a second Bowler down. I actually think I'm going to do that just because then we can defend that Witch a little bit easier. As well as everything else. And then let's get a Dark Goblin down right here. We might have to eat a little bit of damage, I'm going to be honest with you guys, but I don't think it's going to be bad enough for him to get the tower. So I think we're going to get the win here. Let's just get that Fireball to interrupt that Golden Knight, and that is going to be a win as he put everything at the bridge there. And let's go on into the next. All right, you beautiful people, we are on to the next matchup here, and man, the balance changes are stupid. I feel like we caught some unnecessary strays. The Mortar balance change, honestly, I did kind of see coming just because Mortar was getting pretty popular, and I think they like to keep Mortar around 2% for the usage rate, right? So I understand that. I mean, it should be growing. I would love to see it grow. That was a horrible Bowler ability by this guy, so I don't really know what was going on with that, but there were a couple strays there, dude. I don't really understand the Fireball and Poison nerf, or I don't know if they even did nerf Poison, but the Fireball nerf specifically, no way we went to level 16 and Fireball does less damage than what it used to. I really don't understand that. I don't know. I don't really know what they were thinking. But you know what? Whatever, right? That's just... I mean, they can do whatever they want, but Mortar will always be good. I've had a lot of people asking me, is Mortar still good? Is Evo Mortar still good? Yes, absolutely. You might have a little bit more freedom to not have to use Evo Mortar anymore, because, some Evos might make more sense to use, but to be honest with you guys, there's just no way that Mortar will ever be bad. It has been good always. It was good before it had an Evo. It will be good without an Evo. The Evo, it's not a terrible, terrible nerf. And you also have to remember with the balance changes that come out, other cards get balanced as well, right? And that's the big thing that I think people forget. A lot of people see, a nerf to one card, and then it's like, oh my gosh, that card's useless. But chances are all the other dominant cards also got nerfed, and so then all the interactions change, all the matchups change, and it just becomes a significantly different match. Now, that was also a bad delivery there. I think Casanova here is maybe just having an off day. Oh, what the heck was that? Okay, he's gonna have to go aggressive here. This is an interesting deck, dude. I really don't know what we're up against. This is he's got some interesting feng shui going on here. Let's go Bowler up high here, and then I'm actually going to pop that Bowler ability because he might have to go his Bowler to defend that. And then we can kind of get some nice little bowler damage onto his and really kind of pressure him. And then I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel on this side. He went for the Tornado. It did not work, man. This is just an off one. I think this is chalked. I think he's just got to call it. I think this is going to be a win for us. So let's go ahead and let's just give him the good game. And you know what? I'm not going to skip the 3 crown for you guys because I've had a lot of people say, Benny, don't do that. So we're going to get the 3 crown and then we'll go on into the next one. All right, guys, we're on to the next one. Let's get that mortar down. Let's get that action going. He's got mini P.E.K.K.A. I swear. This is either Golem or Balloon or something stupid, dude. It's gonna be Golem, I think. So you know what, we've met our match, that's for sure. Let's go ahead, let's get the skeletons down here. Let's keep that bowler alive as long as possible just to be annoying. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and pop that bowler ability because, you know, maybe we can get some nice damage on the tower, maybe even get a nice little snipe there. We are going to catch the princess, which is pretty awesome, and we're gonna get some good damage onto that night witch, and then I can just dark goblin to get rid of the bats. He's gonna go for the firecracker there. I'm really glad it didn't take out the dark goblin, so we are going to get some good damage onto that firecracker. Skeleton Barrel will get on the tower. He probably has a counter, but we will get the bowler shot onto the tower there. Let's go ahead and let's actually play a mortar here because he had to use so much elixir that, you know, we can probably get the mortar lock, and then he's probably going to go mini P.E.K.K.A. if I had to guess. So if he does play something and it's a mini P.E.K.K.A., I'm going to go minions and skeletons, and then we'll have a nice little counter push, or he's going to save up and play a golem. That's what I think is actually coming here. Let's wait and see, but I suspect that there's a golem coming our way. I'm going to cycle my minions in the back here. Let's just wait and see what he's going to do. And then I think he's trying to bait out elixir, or he's given up. I think this guy gave up. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next one because that's a little absurd there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. All right, guys, we're on to the next match, and this guy was slamming. I don't. He's saying good game. I don't know if he wants to lose on purpose or something. I don't know what's going on. He's saying oops. I don't know what's going on. Either he picked the wrong deck or he's BMing us. Let's wait and see. He's gonna go for a P.E.K.K.A. here. If he keeps BMing us, then I think, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get our Dark Goblin right there to snipe his. Take care of that, and then we can defend that P.E.K.K.A. very, very easily. I don't really know if there was any point in us having to worry about that push there. That's going to be a very easy defense. I'm finding that the level 16 P.E.K.K.A. is actually kind of annoying to deal with at times. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like some cards benefit more and scale better with level 16 than others do, you know? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. It is weird, though, like, having so much HP on the tower. I feel like, you know, like my judgment is just thrown off a little bit. I'm so used to seeing different numbers. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's why he was saying good game, because he knows we're a mortar player and he's got freaking monk in there. Okay, well, we're gonna get the mortar lock on the tower. Let's go ahead, let's get the dark goblin there. We're actually gonna get the bowler lock as well, so that's gonna be good damage for us there. And we're going to definitely capitalize on all of that. And then let's just go ahead. I'm gonna have to play my rascals here. It sucks. I know they're gonna get shredded, but we needed to get something down, you know, and that's just the way it is. Let's go ahead, let's get these skeletons down right here, and let's just get through that dark goblin, defend everything. We have a very good damage lead, so I'm happy with that, and then we're gonna leave it at that. I'm almost thinking that we could go Evo Skeleton. Okay, this is a little risky, but I'm going to go Evo Skeleton Barrel here, and I'm going to hope that he plays too much Elixir, and then I'm going to go Evo Mortar opposite lane. Okay, terrible play for him there, because he's going to spend 6 Elixir. We're going to get the Evo Mortar on this side, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and just play Bowler at the bridge here. And really kind of force him to have to play his counters here. He's gonna stack up on that left side because he has to, and so we're going to get the bowler locked onto the tower there, and that's going to be some really great damage for us again. And you know, I think that's a great lesson, is sometimes it's not about getting the perfect mortar lineup or the perfect play. It's about really predicting what your opponent's going to do. Let's get the skeletons down there. Dark Goblin is going to get absolutely smoked, and then we're going to go mortar this side. He's probably going to go monk here. Actually, that might have been not a mistake, because it's not actually that like drastic or anything. We're stopping him from being able to build up anything, but you know, mortar opposite lane probably would have been the better move. There's his arrows. Let's just go for the minions here, because that's going to be an easy counter to everything. I'm going to go skeleton barrel here on that side. Let's go mortar on this left side here, and then let's wait a second. Ooh, okay, let me think here. Let's go dark goblin here. Actually, let's just get that going, and then I'm gonna go Rascals here. Let's do that, and then let's get the Skeletons down here. Let's go Skeleton Barrel on this side here, and then let's go Evil Mortar. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard for us to break through, I think, here, but I do think that we're going to be able to. We should be locked onto the Dark Goblin. I'm gonna be really surprised if we're. That is crazy that we're not actually. Let's go Dark Goblin opposite lane here, and then I'm just gonna play my Bowler on this side. Let's start to use our Bowler ability a little bit more here. I think that's going to maybe free up some of the rotation there, especially against the Monk, because he's really relying on that Monk ability quite a bit there. I'm gonna go Fireball here, and then let's pop that Bowler ability, maybe get him to use that Monk. There it is. So now I'm gonna go Mortar opposite lane, and he's going to have to use that Monk ability. He's going to throw the Bowler balls back at us, and then we are going to get the Mortar lock there. I'm going to go Dark Goblin up high there to deal with that Bomber. So we are going to keep that Mortar alive, give us a little bit of extra damage there. Let's actually get another Bowler down right there just to deal with that Dark Goblin. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel right here. I'm not going to pop that Bowler ability. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's force him to play that Monk there. Because I need him to use that Monk ability eventually here. And then let's go like this. Let's actually go Defensive Mortar here. He's going to go for the Bomber. I'm going to go Minions, and then I'm going to wait, because we need to get some DPS down and force him to use that Monk ability. So we're going to do that. Let's go Skeleton Barrel on this side. Holy crap, this guy's going big here, but the Defensive Mortar is definitely coming in clutch here. Let's go ahead. Let's keep getting stuff down. We're going to defend everything very, very easily. The one P.E.K.K.A. might get a hit on our tower just because it takes a while to go down, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go Bowler up high here. Nice try with the Monk, my friend. That is not going to work. We've got the Bowler up high there just to deal with the Bomber. I'm going to go ahead and just cycle my Skeletons right here. Let's go Skeleton Barrel. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Minions down. Let's really just start to stack up stuff. There's the arrows. Easy defense. And then let's just get the Rascals right here. And let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck as well for the next one here, so he can have some fun in his other matchups there. But definitely a difficult deck to break through. The Monk is pretty annoying to deal with, and he played some solid defense there. You know, we couldn't break through, but that is going to be a good game. All right, my friends, we're on to our last matchup. If you are watching to this point, let me know by letting me know or giving me an idea of what we should call my subscribers. Like, what would be a good nickname for you guys? Because I feel like, you know, I need something to call you guys. You obviously are all my friends, and I can call you guys that, but I need a little something more to work with here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then let's get a Fireball onto all of that, get rid of it, and then let's go ahead and pop that Bowler ability actually here. And let's get some damage onto the tower. Love to see it. We are going to get 1, 2, and 3 shots onto the tower. Basketball Bowler is going crazy. And then because this is Hog Xe NATO, this is one of those matchups where I actually need to change lanes up a decent amount. If he goes for a Hog Rider here, it's actually going to suck really bad. So let's go Skeletons here. Deal with that Executioner, and then we'll be okay. I have Bowler, which is a great counter to the Hog Rider, but you know, this can be a pretty challenging matchup at times. I'm going to cycle my Minions in the back here. Let's go Bowler like this, and then we'll kind of help defend that Hog Rider. He is going to... Okay, wait a minute. Actually, I don't know what this is, because him having arrows is a bit of a curveball. I really wasn't expecting that. I'm going to play the Mortar here. Let's pop that Bolt. Okay, it's I don't know what I was thinking. It's like Hog with an Executioner. I'm assuming there's a NATO, but there are a couple twists here because he doesn't have Valkyr, stuff like that. We'll get the Dark Goblin there just to shred that mini P.E.K.K.A. as well as the Bowler, and we will defend everything. But his next Hog Rider will actually be kind of difficult to deal with here, I think, because he does have arrows, so I actually need to cycle a little bit here just to get to a safer spot to defend. Alright, let me think. I could go Skeleton Barrel to try to cycle, but if I do that, he's going to go Executioner, and then I just have to deal with the Executioner. But if I go, I'm going to go right lane here. Then he's probably going to go Executioner, which is... Whoa. Okay, I stand corrected. Let's go Bowler in the back here, I guess. And then I think I've got a Defensive Mortar here, because he's going to build up a slow push here. So we're going to do that. And just if he gets an Executioner behind it, which he is obviously going to do, you know, that becomes a pretty challenging push to deal with. So I think I just need to get everything kind of down here. Let's go ahead. Let's get a nice little Fireball there. Get some good splash onto everything. And then that mini P.E.K.K.A. will get deleted. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Evil Skeleton Barrel there onto that side. And then let's go Dark Goblin here, actually, just to kind of help deal with those Minions. And then let's pop that Bowler ability there. Let's wait and see if he's going to play anything else as well. He's got the Executioner down. He's probably going to go Mega Knight here, so I'm going to go ahead and get another Bowler down right here. And then I'm just going to go Rascals like this, and then we are going to take that Executioner out, which is great. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Mortar there just to pull that Hog Rider and kind of give us a little bit of extra defense there for everything. Then let's go Skeleton Barrel here, just to cycle. Probably going to be an Executioner pretty soon here. Let's pop that Bowler ability just to get that good DPS onto his Bowler and everything else. And then we are actually going to get some good Skeleton Barrel damage as well, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead, let's get the, oh my gosh, I did not mean to get the Bowler there, but it actually is going to work out not terrible. So, you know, I was hoping to Fireball there, but I think the Bowler worked out just as well. He's going to hit me with the Zap there to try to get some sneaky minion damage, but us playing the Mortar opposite lane has definitely caught him off guard a little bit here. Let's go ahead, let's stack up here. He's probably got arrows coming in though, so I'm not expecting a ton. However, the Mortar is actually going to get 2 shots on the tower there, which is lovely. And then let's go Bowler here, and I think, you know, playing opposite lane is actually a pretty good move here for us, just because he's kind of stacking up quite a bit in that one lane, and it's really hard for us to break through when he does that. But by changing lanes up so much, you know, he can't keep up with us now. We do have the Evil Mortar lock, which is huge. Let's make sure that we keep that. I don't really know why he didn't zap it to reset it, so that's going to be the win for us there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.